Good morning, everybody. It's Lynn here from Destiny Fulfilled. Welcome. Today's video is your weekly reading, pick a card reading from the 14th to the 20th of December. I'm in the description box below will be the timestamps. You can skip straight to the pick a card portion of the reading if you wish. I'm going to set up my space, shuffle and deal the cards, and I'll meet you back at that pick a card or pick a pile portion of the reading. Welcome back, everybody. This is the pick a card portion of the reading. For those of you that haven't done a pick a card before, all you do is meditate and select a pile that you feel drawn to. I'll show you the pile numbers, the doors and the crystals. You may wish to choose by either or any of those. In the description box below will be the timestamps. You click on the timestamp for the pile that you've chosen. It will take you straight to the reading. Okay, so we have pile number 1 with this door and this crystal. Pile number 2 with this door or this crystal. Pile number 3 with this door or this crystal. And pile number 4 with this door or this crystal. If you like, pause the video now if you need more time, and I'll see you at the at the pile that you choose. Four, 3, 2, welcome back, group number 1s. For those that chose pile number 1 with this door or this crystal, this is your weekly reading for the 14th to the 20th of December. Okay, what's going on for our lovely group number 1s? We've got the 5 of Wands, we've got the 6 of Cups, we've got the Ace of Wands, we've got self-reflection number 17, which reduces down to an 8. For those of you that wish to look into the numerology side more, we've got 32, magical prayer. We have, I might just have to look that up. I think it's justice. Let me just check for you. Where's my spectacles? Wonder why I can't see. Yes, justice. And then we have or spindle 22 in the reverse. Okay, group number ones, what is going on in your world this week? First of all, we have the Five of Wands. Now it's upright, so this can indicate some conflict. Now it can be internal conflict. It can also be external conflict. It could be minor conflict as well, like niggly little things that just get on your nerves, or it could be something a little bit more than that. It will be different for everybody. Please remember, we're all on different journeys. We all have different experiences and situations that we have around us at this time. So the Five of Wands indicates there could be some sort of conflict, some sort of angst, some sort of competition either as well, could be at play for you this week. We then have the Six of Cups, and it's in reverse. So when the Six of Cups is in reverse, it tells me that you may be spending a lot more time dwelling in the past than looking to the future. And this card, directs us to, yes, by all means, look to the past, learn from the past, but always cast your eye forward to the present or to the future, but also bring yourself back to the present mostly. You could be stuck in some sort of old pattern that's been going around and around and around as well, group number ones. But this really is telling me that, you're stuck in some sort of memory that you can't let go of at this time. It keeps coming back to you over and over again. Then we have the Ace of Wands. Now the Ace of Wands is inspiration, it's creation, it's creativity, it's that spark of enthusiasm, excitement for something that is coming towards you this week. It's a new beginning, a new cycle. And this could be leading you in a new direction, something that you, the message that I'm getting is something that you possibly weren't expecting at this time. So just take that how it resonates for you. We then have self-reflection, number 17, and this is pretty self-evident. It's asking you to take some time to have a look at what's at play with you this week, right? What is this conflict that's surrounding you, this either internal or external conflict? What is this situation in the past which has got your attention and you can't seem to break away from this week? Have a look and see what's at play for you with the cards that we have on the table. So that you can then release those energies and move forward fully into this Ace of Wands. If you don't let go of these things, then you're going to be dragging them with you into this new experience that's coming your way. And I think for the best outcome, you need to resolve whatever this is for yourself and try and let it go this week before you take some strides into whatever this Ace of Wands is for you. Then we have magical prayer, and magical prayer is all about manifestation, right? It's all about being in flow. It's all about seeing something that you wish to bring into your reality and trusting in the universe, trusting that you will be able to draw that into your reality. Now the main keys around manifesting something are that first you have to be able to vision it. What is it that you want to bring into your reality? What is it that you feel drawn to bringing into your space, into your life, into your relationships? What is it? And then the next thing is you need to realize and understand to the very core of your being that you deserve this, right? You deserve whatever it is that you're wishing to bring into your life. Now this could be where the Five of Wands and the Six of Cups in reverse comes into play, right? You may have conflicting emotions around your ability to deserve something, right? Or you may be stuck in looking at something that occurred in the past that has you believing that you may not be as deserving as what you wish you would be, and that's just not true, right? So getting clear about the fact that yes, you do deserve this, yes, you can have this, yes, you can manifest this should you wish to do so, is the next step in manifesting. Then following that, you need to obviously look at your resources, look what you have available, look what you need to be able to bring this situation, this thing into your life, and then work out what gaps there are and how you're going to fill those gaps. What do you need to find? What help do you need? All those sorts of questions. And then the last thing is that you need to be doing the work. Whatever this is, whatever you bring into your life, it's not going to come magically knocking on your door. You need to be putting some effort in some form. Now, what that effort is entirely up to you, but some effort is required so that the universe knows that this truly is something that you wish to pull into your reality. Then we have justice. So justice, there could be some dealings with the legal side of our society this week, or something could be coming back into balance for you. You could, now it's upright, and it did actually land upright as well with this card. It could be that, you know, something is going to be decided in your favour this week with regards to something, but it could be some sort of legal or contractual or something to do with the legal side of things. So signing a contract for a home, you know, rental, leasing contract, you know, job contract, anything around those sorts of things, but something legal possibly is coming your way this week as well. Could be tied to this new Ace of Wands as well. Or justice is being done. Maybe you know, you've been waiting on, you've been in a situation which has not had fairness within it, and I feel that for some you're getting the justice of what you deserve from that particular situation. So take that how it resonates for you. We then have Or Spindle 22. It's in reverse. Now I'm going to read from the Celtic Tree Oracle book. It's number 22, and I will be reading the reverse reading. Now the key words are for this particular card, remembering that yours is in reverse, not upright. Fulfillment, delight, light, sudden insight, thunder and lightning, release, energy, illumination, your best efforts, completion of a task. Okay, reversed. You may have to wait for your fulfillment. Keep to the task at hand, don't lose faith. Are you feeling impatient and impulsive? Practice patience. Your rewards will come through your determination and your persistence. This is time to carefully evaluate the situation. What must be addressed before right action can be undertaken. Let the transformative forces do their work. You stand on a threshold and may feel stymied, but in truth, it's time to consider all that has brought you to this gateway. Don't bluster your way through things now. Don't bluster your way through things now. Rather, take your time and avoid hasty decisions that may bring you more difficulty. Pause before you step through and begin your next action or activity. Count your blessings, ask for help as you need it. If you are uninspired, allow the light to penetrate your being. Rest. If you can't see the forest for the trees, ask Spindle for sudden revelation and clarity. Breathe in the teachings of Spindle. And I think that, you know, needing your determination and your persistence to work out what's at play here while you're doing your self-reflection, understanding what's at play with the situation in your life, will prove extremely valuable for yourself at this time. Then we have your Heart and Soul Oracle. You are a living work of art, a most sacred and eternal being, a multi-dimensional field of energy with no beginning or end. You are a floating island of consciousness, swimming within a cosmic sea of love. Live the dream, dare to be extraordinary. Another powerful card there for you, group number ones. I do feel with this Justice card that this is coming towards you. Now, you know, with this particular position, it can be either, you know, an event or energy that you've been in the recent past, or one that's coming towards you. And I do feel that this is one you're moving towards, a much more equitable, a much more balanced perspective or situation. Then we have the Sea Melodies Oracle, Empathy. There is more beneath the surface. And I guess empathy can be quite a difficult thing to embody at times. You know, finding that line between being empathetic and not being immersed in somebody else's situation can be quite difficult to tread at times. And I know, you know, being empathic myself, that I feel very overwhelmed by other people's actions and energies at times. And I find that I need time by myself to sort of, you know, let those energies go and regroup myself and, you know, center myself more fully before I move forward quite often. So just keep that in mind. But, you know, also have empathy for yourself. You know, understand the situation. Be compassionate with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Understand that, you know, you're a work in progress. You're not finished yet, right? Anything that you're going through is a situation that is playing out for you, and nothing lasts forever, right? Situations change, move, mature, disintegrate, leave us. You know, that the three things we can count on in life is that A, we will be born, B, there will be constant change throughout our life, and then lastly, you know, at some point we will leave this existence and move into the next journey that's there for us. So just be gentle with yourself as you're moving through and trying to work out what's at play here with you, with these different energies that are coming forth for you, group number one. I'll just pop those down there. Now I'll read your door message. Three-eyed raven. As the sunrise hits upon the dew, a messenger raven calls out with news. Prepare for the unexpected. And I think this is what the Ace of Wands came forward for me, was that this particular new start or new inspiration, new project, new something that's you know, gets you excited is quite unexpected. You weren't expecting it, either in the form that it comes in or even that it's coming in this time. Again, it will be difficult. It will be different for everybody. Now we have the third eye chakra crystal. When this is in balance, you are intuitive, perceptive, and imaginative. Your memory is on point and very clear. You're able to think symbolically and able to visualize. When this is out of balance or underactive, you may be insensitive, you may have poor memory, you may have difficulty in seeing or visualizing the future. Your imagination may be off kilter, or you're not able to tap into it, and you may use denial as a coping mechanism. It may also be overactive. When it's overactive, you may experience delusions or hallucinations. You may become obsessive about something things. You may have difficulty in concentrating, or you may experience nightmares. Now, as I always say, only you will know how that is manifesting for you at this time. If you think it's under or overactive, there are many meditations on YouTube which you can listen to, which will help bring those back into alignment and bring healing to those. Otherwise, you could get some energy healing or some Reiki done. Now I'll do your charm reading. For those of you that haven't seen my charm casting mat before, anything that falls in the little bowl in the middle will be your focus for the week. Anything that falls inside of this inner circle will be an important factor for you. Anything that falls around in the different life areas, we will just read the charms that fall there. And anything that falls in this outside circle here is not with you this week, but is heading your way. So I'll just pop that down and we will shuffle. Okay, so nothing fell in your focus bowl or in the center. So this week for me, for you guys, I believe that you've got quite a lot going on, but there's nothing major which is up for your attention this week. Let's have a look at romance and relationships. We've got the flower, we've got the dollar sign, we've got the sword, and we've got the cleaver, and we've also got the gun, which is sort of on that border between romance, partnerships, and spiritual and personal growth. So the flower, that's beauty. That could be, that you are buying flowers for your loved one, or you're receiving flowers. It could be that you're buying yourself flowers, right? But something beautiful like flowers, that feeling or romance that you get, that romantic feeling that you get with that gesture of giving something to somebody that you love, or receiving something from somebody that you love, will be happening for you this week, even if it's only that you're doing it for yourself. Then we have the dollar sign. To me, that is it a dollar sign or is it a music symbol? Could be a music symbol, actually. It's not really a dollar sign. We'll go with music. So the music symbol could be that you're going out somewhere with your significant other, friends, or other partnerships which mean something to you. Socializing could be at a bar or a club or something like that. Then we have the cleaver. Now the cleaver indicates that something needs to be cut away. Now this is to do with romance or partnership, so you will know how that resonates for you, but there is something, and we've also got the sword, right? So something needs to be cut away, and the sword and the gun actually indicate protection of some sort. Now whether this is physical protection or emotional or spiritual protection, there is some form of protection that is required around your romance and partnerships this week. Now just in this outside circle here coming towards you is the elephant. Now the elephant to me represents family, it represents support, wisdom also. So just take wow, any of those resonate. But that's not with you this week, but it's coming towards you. So maybe in the near future your partnerships will be around that family area of your life. Moving into spirituality and personal growth, we have the heart, we have the teddy bear, we have the yin and yang. We've also got the gun, which we've talked about, so there could be some form of protection again which is needed there. And we've also got the flamingo. The flamingo to me is all about being your beautiful self, right? The flamingo is just the flamingo. It's beautiful, it's exotic, it's different, it stands out from the crowd, and they're the sorts of attributes that the flamingo calls for you to do for yourself this week. Be your own unique, beautiful self. Then we've got yin and yang, so some form of balance is required, there may be some disharmony in your spirituality or personal growth, and you need to do some work in that area to bring some harmony or balance back to it. We've also got the heart, which to me talks about self-love, because it's in your personal growth and spirituality sector. So some form of self-love, self-care, self-nourishment might be required for yourself this week. And then we've got the teddy bear, and this can relate to either somebody younger than you who's bringing you some sort of personal growth this week, and boy do we learn from those little ones, right? They really can teach us some lessons, but more importantly, it could be your own inner child as well. So there may be some work there that you might need to do this week with your inner child as well. Moving on to your health and well-being, we have the dog. So health and well-being is all about faithfulness. It's all about loyalty. It's all about doing what is right for you, right? If you actually observe a dog throughout the day, you'll find that the dog totally and completely listens to its own intuition all the time. When it's tired, it lies down and goes to sleep. When they're hungry, they get up and have something to eat, or they get a drink, whatever it is. They know what's good for them, and they do what's good for them. And I think that's the message there for health and well-being. Now, coming towards you is the dice. So there may be some form of luck, maybe some form of maybe a risk that you're taking with regards to your health and well-being coming towards you. So it's not here this week, but it is heading towards you. The other thing that we have that's sort of borderline there, it's outside of the circle but borderline between physical environment and health and well-being, is the cat. Now the cat for me is all about listening to your own intuition, knowing and trusting that inner voice within you. It's also about being independent and acting independently as well. In your physical environment, we have the ladybug, we have the music symbol, and we have the hat. Now the hat to me is all about making sure that you're covered up from the sun, making sure that you're taking the precautions that you need to protect yourself from whatever is coming in. So with the hat in your physical environment, for me that's sort of saying make sure that you're taking the precautions you need to take around your physical environment to ensure that safety is at a premium. Physical environment also has the music, so music's going to play an important role in your physical environment this week. Maybe you're playing music while you're cleaning and tidying or doing your chores as you go around this week. Again, the ladybug for me is all about good luck and good fortune, so there is some of that on its way to you in relation to your physical environment. So this could be, getting the house that you're going after, if that's what you're doing, getting being picked to be able to rent a property, if that's what you're doing, finding the resources or the things that you need to be able to make changes to your physical environment, should that be something that is, resonating with you. Again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't behind. Now coming towards you, we have the crown, and that's about acting in your own sovereign power, right? That's all about standing in your power and doing what's right for you at the right time. So with regards to your physical environment, it's your physical environment, right? You do what's right for you and your family, or yourself if you're just by yourself, but know yourself, stand in your sovereignty and do the right thing for you with regards to your physical environment. We've also got the cross here, which is spirit. So there is some form of spiritual protection around your physical environment. this week, or physical or spiritual assistance around your physical environment. And on the line here between family and physical environment, we have the B. So the physical environment is going to be an area of your life which is going to be quite busy for you. So maybe you're you're fixing things up in your physical environment, or you're cleaning, or you're tidying, or putting up your Christmas decorations, right, if that's something that you celebrate. But it's that sort of busyness around your physical environment that's coming to the fore. Moving on into, there's nothing in your family sector as such, but coming towards your career or business or family, it's sort of borderline. There is the horse, and the horse for me is a power, right? Powerful energy, standing in your own power, doing what's right for you. So it could be in either of those sectors, and it's not necessarily with you right this week, but it is coming towards you in the next week or so. Then we have career and business. We have the Celtic Cross. Now the Celtic Cross for me is all about mystery, right? There is something magical or mystical or a mystery around your career or business this week. Again, take that how it resonates for you. In your money matters, we have the seahorse. We also have the laptop, which is sort of on the borderline here. And then coming towards you, we have the guy with some sort of sporting implement, and we have the fairy. So coming towards you, there is some form of activity around, I'm talking now about this sporting fellow. To me, that's representing activity, action, movement, coming towards you in the next week or so in relation to your money matters. We also have the fairy, and the fairy to me is magic, right? Again, it sort of ties in with this Celtic knot that we've got going on here, right? With this career or business, also because this is a knot, there could be something that needs to be undone within your career or business, something that needs to be unpicked or understood, or completely undone is a message that's just coming through for that. With the fairy, it's some sort of magic or something unexpected is coming towards you, a very positive thing, I do believe, coming towards you with regards to your money matters. We then have the seahorse here. Now the seahorse represents masculine energy for me. It's the male seahorse that actually carries the eggs and then births the seahorses, births them and then nurtures them once they've hatched and done their thing. So this is talking to me about masculine energy. So it could mean that there's a masculine energy around you in relation to your money matters, or that you need to embody masculine energy with regards to your money matters. So very much a doing energy, an action orientated energy that is required around money matters. And then we'd also have the laptop or as well, which to me is doing the work, right? There is some work that needs to be done around your money matters and or your leisure and social life, because it's also borderline with that, right? But I do feel that there is some action that needs to be done, some action that needs to be taken around your money matters at this time. Then we have, what is this? We have a cat, and we have the goddess symbol in your leisure and social life. So the goddess symbol represents feminine energy to me. So you could be spending time with people who are more feminine orientated. Now, it doesn't have to be male or female, just has that more nurturing energy around them, around your leisure and social life. We also have the cat, or it could be also, sorry, just go back to this goddess, it could also be your soul tribe, so hanging out with your soul tribe sometime during this week. Then we have the cat, which is all about thinking independently and acting independently, trusting your intuition with regards to your leisure and social life. And then coming towards you within the next week or so is some spiritual assistance or some spiritual insight that you get with regards to your leisure and social life. It's heading towards you, so it's not quite there yet. And that concludes the charm reading for group number 1. I do hope you found that helpful. If you like this reading, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on in your life, how things are traveling for you. Take care. Also, if you think this will be beneficial for anybody else, please share that with them. I'd really appreciate that. And if you wish to subscribe, hit that subscription button down below and the bell notification so that you are aware of when I post my videos. Take care, my lovely group number 1s, and I shall see you at the next reading. Welcome, group number 2, for those that chose this particular door or this crystal. Welcome, welcome. Group number 2, this is your reading for the 14th to the 20th of December 2020. We have the Queen of Wands, we have the 5 of Swords, and we have the Fool in reverse. We have Resistance, number 25, which reduces down to a 7 for those that wish to look up the numerology side of things. We have Coming to Life in reverse. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have Sail or Willow, number 4. Okay, group number 2, we have the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is all about exuberancy, vibrancy, energetic, joy, that excitement, all those sorts of energies, that bright, very much forward moving energy, which feels very invigorating. I feel that your energy is high. You're feeling very vital, very vibrant with the Queen of Wands in your reading today. There could be some confusion. There could be some, some sort of conflict or tension around a particular situation. You could also be feeling quite defeated by something as well, but I'm feeling that if this is coming towards you this week, this is something that you need to work through. I feel that this is a repetitive thing that occurs for you on a regular basis, right? Things are going well, everything's good, you're chuffing along quite well, and then bang, for some reason something turns your energy and suddenly you're down back into that that sort of lower vibrational energy where there is that conflict or tension there around you. This is something that keeps replaying for you, is the feeling that I'm getting, and it's time. The Fool, could be that you're feeling very, you could be taking a risk also, but you could be feeling very naive about something, very, the main message that I'm getting is that I feel that you may be walking into a situation that you're taking a risk on, but it's not a well thought out risk. It's not one based on, looking at the odds and determining whether it's a risk worth taking or not. It feels like you're just stepping into this quite unknown, and I don't feel that you're prepared for what is going to come forward. We then have Resistance, and again, this is the sort of feeling that I'm getting with these 3 cards all together, right? I feel that this is really bright forward energy, very forward moving, very energetic, and sort of magical, right? You're sort of in the flow, you're doing what it is you need to do, everything's going well. And then you hit this resistance, you hit this Five of Swords, this energy that sort of brings you down into a more resistive type energy, one where you're hanging on tightly to things. You're not really letting the energies flow around you as they need to. I feel that it's almost grasping. You're grasping on and holding on very tightly to something, and when you do that, you're actually stunting its growth. It cannot grow, it cannot mature, it cannot develop unless you let the energy flow in and around it. And I think this is the Five of Swords, is a resistance to something that you're feeling, and it may be you're in a situation that you truly wish to go out, and possibly you may be acting in a way that is not in your best interest to try and force the situation, is the message that I'm getting. Just take a step back, breathe, have a look at the situation. Don't rush into anything this week. I really do feel that that is the primary message that's coming through. Don't rush into anything because you're stuck in this resistive, this Five of Swords energy, and you wish to break yourself out of it, right? There are ways of doing that. That doesn't mean that you're taking on any additional risk that could potentially, cause you more problems than good. And then coming to life, again, this lines up with the Five of Swords and the resistance cards, right? To me, this is a stagnant energy. You're not, when it's upright, you're coming to life, everything's flowing, you're really starting, the energy's starting to move around you, and things are starting to flow. But this is in the reverse for you here, group number 2. And I do feel that this energy is that stuck energy. It really is this Five of Swords and resistance, this stuck energy that you're feeling held back by something that is out of your control. And I do feel that for some of you, you're pushing ahead regardless, and that could cause you problems. Just take a step back. The message that I'm getting is take a step back and look at the situation truly for what it is before you take any action on trying to move yourself forward. It could just be that you need some downtime, right? Some downtime to, meditate, think, sitting in stillness, sitting in quietness, and really start to understand what's at play for you this week without rushing into something which could potentially cause you some difficulty in the future. We then have the Knight of Swords. Now the Knight of Swords, again, is that really, it's hasty behavior, right? I get that with the Fool, that this is, normally this card can be energy that you're moving into, or energy that you've been in recently, or energy that you're moving towards. But I feel this is actually a warning card for you today, or an advice card. Warning's a bit stern, but an advice card, not to be so hasty. Take your time, think things through, try and act in a disciplined manner, so that you don't bring another situation into your life which will just again throw you back into that Five of Swords, right? Don't let that situation, this situation that you're dealing with now, make you act hastily and then bring in another Five of Swords type situation which you will have to deal with in the future. So some advice there for you. Group number 2, then we have For Sale Willow. I shall read from the guidebook for this particular deck. This is my favourite tree. Here we go. And it's upright. Now, the key words are the feminine principle, cooperation, fertility, intuition, the moon and her cycles, water, emotion, creativity, and community. When you draw the willow, you can expect a meeting with the mysteries, the power of enchantment, magic, and the moon. You can expect to have a psychic or intuitive encounter. Dreams and synchronicities are important. Pay attention to your own intuition. Meditation and contemplation time is important. Make some personal time for quiet reflection. Ask yourself where you are in the cycle of things. If you're wondering about a creative endeavour, you can expect a visitation from the muse. You may also feel moodier than usual. If this is an emotional time, remember that it's okay to cry. Tears are healing. They release pent-up feelings. Allow even negative feelings to arise. Express them and let them go, as they will have no power over you unless you ignore them or stifle them. Willow has everything to do with feminine energy. This card may come up when you're going through issues that have had to do with sexuality, fertility, reproduction, birthing, or mothering. You may need the physical support of friends, family, or your community as you move forward through these issues in your life. Be willing to ask for help. If you are going through grief or loss associated with these themes, Willow offers you healing. Willow encourages you to do something creative, draw, sing, dance, or write a poem. Leave the critical part of your thinking aside and just allow for expression. Enjoy it. She asks you to partake in your community as well, to be receptive, to participate in a cooperative endeavour. Also, women are important to your process now. Don't forget to support your own feminine side as well. So that, I felt, had very sound advice for you. Definitely time for you to spend some time alone, some time in quiet, some time in meditation, for you to really dip into and understand really what is at play for you this week, group number 2s. Your Heart and Soul Oracle card. An enchanted world is available to you if you want it. Just as the oak tree is hidden in its seed, the god or goddess is within you. Reason devoid of feeling is merely harsh judgment. So listen to your heart and move beyond the boundaries you have placed around yourself. It is time to step into your power and create a world of bliss. Very much beautiful advice there as well from the Heart and Soul Oracle. Truly knowing that that beauty that resides within you, right? That light, that the Queen of Wands that lives within you. It's there. You may not feel it. You may not be able to see her. She may be a vague flickering in the deep darkness far into the distance, but she's definitely there, definitely within you. So take some time to try and bring her forth this week. The Sea Melodies Oracle, we have communicate. Things left unsaid will never reach the shore. So have those conversations, even if it is a conversation with yourself, right? I'm feeling that this is a very solitary week for you, although it might not be for some, but for quite a few, I'm thinking that this is quite a solitary week for you. If you need to, reach out to those that you need to for support, for love, for that kindness, for or reach out yourself and offer that to somebody else. That might be the alternative too that's there for you. But communicate, don't leave things unsaid. And as I said, communicate with yourself more importantly, just as importantly, I should say, than with other people as well. This was your Divine Doors card. 3 of Cups, a toast to friendship in the afternoon sun. 3 of Cups in happiness, 3 cheers are done. Celebration is near. So something worth celebrating is making its way towards you. Something that brings you joy, hanging out with your friends, your family, those you love, your community. Celebrating something is definitely moving its way towards you with that oracle card there. Then for those group number 2, you picked this crystal. This is your crown chakra crystal. When this is in balance, you're able to perceive, analyze, and assimilate information very easily and very quickly. You feel thoughtful, aware, and intelligent. Your intelligence is on spark, or on point when it's in balance. You feel open-minded, you feel spiritually connected, and you have a broad understanding of many things. When this is underactive, you could be feeling cynical around spirituality. You could have difficulty learning. You could have a religious belief system, and you may have excesses in those lower chakras, so in the root and sacral chakras as well. And if it's overactive, you may be over intellectualizing, you may be addicted to spirituality, you may be feeling confused, or you may be disassociated from your body as well, so be all mental in your head and not grounded within your body as well. As I always say, only you will know how that resonates for you, my lovely group number 2s. You know, if you feel it's under or overbalanced, then there are many meditations on YouTube which you can have a listen to, which help bring them back into alignment and heal. Also, you could get some Reiki or some energy healing as well. Now we'll move on to your charm reading. For those of you that haven't seen my charm casting mat before, this is the focus bowl. So anything that falls in that focus bowl will be your focus for the week. Anything in this circle will be important. Anything within the life sectors will read, and then anything that falls in this outer circle here is not with you this week, but rather is coming towards you in the near future. Just going to pop that down there. I'm going to shuffle my charms. Okay, so we have got some things in your focus bowl. We've got the key. So there, yeah, that is having the right resources available to you. You know, you've got the key to unlock the door. You've got the answers to the questions. You know, you've got the things that you need. Then we've got the skull and crossbone. If I can just pop that out of the bowl. There we go. The skull and crossbone, there could be some toxicity around you this week. So just be mindful of that. You know, it's quite poisonous, that sort of behaviour. We don't want to be involved in it for too long. Then we've got the angel there. So that tells me that you are being surrounded by and protected by your spiritual team this week, or that spirituality could be of importance to you, although we didn't get anything in your spirituality and personal growth. So just take that how it resonates for you. In your romance and partnerships, we have this little blue crystal that came out. To me, that's all about psychic. So trust your intuition with regards to something to do with your romance and partnerships. You will know what this is. Trust your gut feeling on what that is. You will know exactly when that situation comes up. Trust your inner knowing. You know what's going on. You do understand the truth of a situation. We then have the lobster, and we have the butterfly, we have the cat, and coming towards you we have the anchor. Now the anchor has two meanings, so I'll give you both and take which one resonates to you. The anchor can be a form of protection. You know, we drop the anchor in the ocean so our boat doesn't you know, get thrown up on the rocks or get beached. So that could be that there is some form of protection which you need to you know, use or put in place for yourself this when this it's coming towards you. Or the second thing is that you know, when the anchor's in the water, you're very restricted in how you can move. So there may be some form of restriction coming towards you with regards to your health and well-being in the near future. We have the cat. Again, the cat is all about thinking independently, acting independently, and trusting your intuition. We have the lobster. So the lobster for me is all about that protectiveness, that hard shell that they've got around them. So have a look at the boundaries that you have around your health and well-being, and just see if they're appropriate now for the situation that's at play, or you know, whether there's some changes that need to be made there. We have the butterfly. The butterfly is all about transformation, change, transmutation. Something is changing, developing, growing within your health and well-being. So just take that how it resonates for you. In your physical environment, we've got the angel, we've got the dragon, and we've got the leaf there. So the leaf for me is all about nature. That's bringing or spending time in nature around your physical environment, in your garden, maybe doing some gardening or taking a walk in your within your, where you live. Or bringing nature into your home in the form of plants or, rocks, minerals, those sorts of things. Bringing the energy of nature into your home may be of importance to you this week. We have the dragon, and that is all standing in your own personal power, right? Now, this could be, with regards to your physical environment. I'm getting the image of the fire breathing, the dragon breathing fire. So it could be that, fire plays some form of event in your week this week in relation, you could have a wood heat fire, or it could be, particularly cold where you are and you need to have that fire going. Or for those of you who live where I live at the moment, it's really hot. So that can also indicate, that heated energy or, heat around your home or your physical environment. So just take that how it resonates for where you live in the world at this time. Then we have the angel, and again, I'm getting that your spiritual team wish you to know something about your physical environment. So maybe take some time to be in meditation, to start and listen. You'll see messages, synchronicities, and something to do with your physical environment you're unaware of or you're not clearly cognizant of, and your spiritual team wish you to know about a particular thing to do with your physical environment. So spending some time in meditation could be of value. Within your career and business, we have the crown, and coming towards you, we have the spanner. Now, the spanner is a tool, so that could be in relation to the resources that you need for a particular task, project, activity, business, take that how it resonates. Or it could be a tool, it is a tool, and it's you using the tool. So using the resources that you have for the most appropriate job at hand to do with your career and finances. We also have the crown, and the crown here is, stand in your own sovereign power. Use your voice, stand in your strength, be seen, be heard, do what's right for you with regards to your career and business this week. Then in your leisure and social life, we have the mermaid, we have the flamingo, we have the star, we have the key, and coming towards you we have the butterfly. So coming towards you with regards to your leisure and social life, there is some form of change, some form of transformation making its way towards that sector of your life. We have the key, which tells me that you have everything that you need for something that's occurring within your leisure and social life. You have the resources that you need, you have the people that you need, or you have the tools and equipment that you need, or the information, knowledge and understanding that you need for a particular situation that's to do with your leisure and social life. We then have the flamingo. Now, the flamingo is all about being your own beautiful self, exactly how you are. Stand out from the crowd, be unique, trust in your own beauty, and really just be fully present in yourself. Authentically you is the term that comes to mind. We have the star, so there could be some form of success, a wish granted with regards to your leisure and social life this week. And we also have the mermaid. Now, the mermaid for me indicates emotions. Now, they could be rough or smooth, but it does indicate emotions of some sort. So this could be an emotional week for you with regards to your leisure and social life. I hope you found that helpful, group number 2. I do think, though, that there is very much a need for you to spend time in quiet, in meditation, in silence, to try and really understand what this Five of Swords is, so that we don't make any hasty decisions moving forward. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you think this would be helpful to somebody else, then please share. I would really appreciate that. I'd like these messages to really get to the people that you know they're meant for, as well. Leave me a comment, let me know how these energies are resonating for you at this time. What's going on? You know, do you feel that these energies, can you feel these energies in and around you as the week of the 14th, this week of the 14th is, you know, starting, and you're starting to move through it. Lastly, if you wish to subscribe, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so that you know when I post my videos. Take care, my lovely group number 2s, and I shall see you at your next video. Welcome group number 3. For those that picked, this particular door or this particular crystal, this is your reading for the 14th to the 20th of December. And we have King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Oh my goodness me, group number 3. Boundaries, waxing gibbous 3, number 12, which reduces down to a number 3. Education 35, which reduces down to a number 8. 2 of Pentacles. And we have Beeth or Birch, number 1. Wow, what energies this group has. Wow, really positive. So first of all, we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is very disciplined. He could be controlling, but he's very much in control of his environment, you know. Look at this chap. He looks completely at ease. He's got all of the pentacles coming in, so, you know, he's got no financial worries. He's really at ease with himself at this time and his environment. He's happy with the situation he's in, you know. He's just sitting there chilling with his dog. Everything's good, everything's fine, and it's a very grounded energy, very much you know, very much this is really I get this is around your pentacles, right? This is around your material world, so this could be in relation to your work that you do, your business. It could be related to projects, special projects that you like, that you're working on, but very much I feel this is in relation to how your prosperity comes to you, you know, how you earn your pentacles. So this to me feels very much like a finance situation or a work situation, career situation. We have the Ace of Pentacles, so something new is starting for you. You know, you're manifesting something, prosperity. There is whatever this is that's starting for you is it will lead you to prosperity in the, you know, as you progress through whatever is required for this to come to life, right? The Ace of Pentacles comes along and it is that spark, that intention, right? But unless we actually pick it up and we actually do something with it, it will just go away, right? And we stay where we are doing what we are. Seize the opportunity. I do feel that whatever this opportunity is that's coming towards you, and please remember this is a general reading. We're all on different journeys. We all have different experiences and situations that we're dealing with. So this will resonate and manifest itself very differently for everybody. But whatever this situation is, grab it with both hands. I really do think that this is a very prosperous situation that is developing for you. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, right? The Queen of Pentacles is down to earth. She's nurturing, you know, she's done all the hard work and she's surrounded by the outcome of her hard work, the pentacles, right? She's got physical comfort, she's got a house over her head, she's not wanting for anything. Everything's well in her world. And I really do think that this Ace of Pentacles, this situation that is arising for you, this is a very good opportunity. And the answer is yes, take it, take it, take it, take it. Next we have boundaries. And this is just being aware, right? Making sure that it could be that you have certain boundaries around your physical environment or your financial environment, and this is just asking you, if you have a look, you can just see that there is a flower there trying to break through this boundary. So don't let your barriers that you have in place, or the boundaries that you have in place that were put in place for a specific reason at some other time, don't let those boundaries stop from what is coming towards you, right? Have a look at what you've got in place and make sure that the boundaries that you have are still applicable for the situation that you find yourself in today, right? Just because we needed protection or we needed certain situations to be in play in the past doesn't mean they're suitable for now. And it could be that you don't actually see this opportunity because of the boundaries or the this barrier that you have between you and it. So just make sure that you have a look at the situation and see that what you have in place is still applicable. Then we have education. So this new situation may call for you to need more education, or alternatively you have been studying very hard and this knowledge or qualification that you've gained is now opening the door for this new opportunity to arrive for you. Either way, it doesn't have to be formal education. It can be experience, of course. There can be informal education that you do as well, but some form of knowledge, some form of understanding, some form of learning about this situation. And it could be you're learning about yourself in this situation, not necessarily something external, right? So take that how it resonates. This is a card number 35, reduces down to a number 8, which is change, right? Something is changing in your environment, which is bringing you learning, or you're going to need to learn something new because of that change that's coming through. Then we have the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles is all about balance, right? You can see that this snake here is shedding its skin, right? It's moving from one situation, one way of being, into a new way of being. But to do that requires a choice, right? So there could be a choice that's at play here. You need to make a decision between this thing or that thing, but I feel that you're going to make that choice very easily. For me, this is energy, that you're moving towards, right? That you're easy with this change that's coming, making choices and moving forwards. Once you fully embody this energy that's around you, will be much easier. You'll be able to shed your skin and become the new you in the new situation as it's presenting itself with ease. I'm not feeling that there's any restriction there at all. This shedding of the skin, this moving into this new way of being, or whatever this situation calls for you, and it could be in any part of your life, right? This is a general reading. It doesn't necessarily have to be for everybody, your career or finances. I just feel that that's for the majority. But if this is to do with a relationship, for example, I feel that you are shedding your skin and you're moving into this new relationship easily without any constriction or restriction along the way. So very, very, very positive energies around you, group number 3. Then we have number 1, Beeth Tree, and I'm going to read from the guidebook. And I do know that this is to do with endings and beginnings. Now, keywords for Beeth Tree, or the birch tree. Endings and new beginnings, cleansing and purification, releasing old patterns, overcoming difficulties, shedding the old, new growth and renewal, pliancy in the peaceful resolution of conflict, higher perspective, and return to innocence. Now, they very much fit in with the cards that are on the table, right? When you draw the birch card, you can expect new beginnings. However, in order to move ahead, you may have to tie up loose ends and let go of what is no longer needed. Therefore, birch also stands for cleansing and purification. Old patterns are released and you can shed unhelpful influences now, just like this tree sheds its bark, just like the snake sheds its skin. This is a time for forgiveness of yourself and others. There is also the promise of new starts, renewal, and new life. This is a time to set new intentions now that you have let go of last year's energies. Sit quietly so that you can listen deeply from your heart. Begin to formulate new plans and intentions. This is a time to decide what seeds you will plant and cultivate for the year ahead. Birch also offers healing, peace, and resolution in times of conflict. Her branches are pliant and supple. Take a birch leaf or twig with you, or imagine her in your mind's eye. When you must resolve I'll read that again. Take the birch leaf or twig with you, or imagine her in your mind's eye when you must resolve conflict. She brings in the power of peaceful reconciliation. Take a look at your new year with a higher perspective. Allow your higher self to inform you. Breathe in her deepest message, which is one of love and light. Let birch, heart-shaped leaves remind you that your true wisdom comes from your heart. Allow yourself to look at your life and the world around you with new eyes. Lay aside your judgments and return to a state of innocence. Very much sound advice. New beginnings definitely coming your way. New change, shedding old skins, new situation. I definitely feel that is the energy that's at play for you, group number 3. This is your Heart and Soul Oracle card. Every relationship goes through changes, but this does not mean that the love has gone. Let this be a time of reflection. Some adjustments may be needed. Perhaps a new purpose needs to be discovered. It may feel cold and lonely, but beneath the surface, the earth is warming to the promise of spring. In the meanwhile, express how you feel, gently, lovingly, and honestly. Let yourself be vulnerable and hold each other tight. Very beautiful advice there from the Heart and Soul Oracle deck. From the Sea Melodies Oracle, we have Dive. You don't find pearls on the seashore. And for me, this is the Ace of Pentacles, what I was trying to articulate before. You know, we get this inspiration, we get this offer, we get these, quite often we get them regularly, but we don't always take up what's there in front of us, right? And if we don't take action towards something, then it just goes on to somebody else, right? So this is about keeping your eyes open, recognizing the situation and the benefits that may come with this particular new beginning, and then taking that step towards it, making the effort to bring this reality towards you. Your Divine Door message. Distant dream. The distance calls your heart to roam free. As you dare to dream it, so must it be. So this is listening to your heart's calling, listening to your intuition, letting your heart, that center of love, letting that be the thing that drives you forward during this transformative period. We then have this particular sacral, which is your solar plexus sacral chakra, I should say. Sacral. Your solar plexus chakra. When this is in balance, you feel responsible and reliable. You have good self-esteem. You feel confident. You feel spontaneous and playful. You have a good sense of humor, and your personality feels warm and engaging. When it's underactive, you may feel low in energy. You may feel very weak-willed. Your self-esteem may be feeling quite low. You may be unreliable, or you may be attracted to stimulants, and you may also have a victim mentality when this is underactive. When it is overactive, you may be overly aggressive. You may be controlling, you may be power hungry or overly ambitious. Ambition's a really good thing, but when it's driving everything that you do, when it's out of control, that's never a good thing. You may be feeling competitive, hyperactive, or maybe feeling drawn towards sedatives. As I always say, only you will know how this is resonating for you this week, whether it's imbalance, under or overactive. If you feel it is under or overactive, there are many YouTube meditations which you can listen to, which will help bring that back into alignment and bring some healing. Also, you could get Reiki or energy healing done. Now for your charm reading, there's a thunderstorm brewing our way, so I don't know whether you can hear that. If you haven't seen my casting mat before, this bowl, anything that lands in that will be of focus to you. Anything in this center circle here will be of importance. We'll read what falls into the different sectors of your life. Anything that is around the outside of this circle is not here with you this week, but is coming towards you in the near future. Give these a good shuffle. Pop you back in. Okay, let's see what's going on here. In your focus bowl, we have the guitar and we have the goddess. Okay, so feminine energy. The goddess represents feminine energy for me. So feminine energy is going to be a focus for you. Now the guitar indicates music. So music is going to be a focus for you this week, whether you're playing it, writing it, creating it, or listening to it. I'm just going to move that focus bowl out of the way because we've got quite a few things in this inner circle here. We have the teddy bear, so this could be a younger person than you, or it could be your own inner child, but some dealings there. It was sort of heading towards that spirituality and personal growth, so for some it could be your inner child. We also have the crystal ball, so some form of understanding or information or vision or revealment is going to be given to you this week. And with regards to something, we have a football player, so this is it is exercise, movement, team play, team sport or team player is of importance. And then round this side here we also have the Eiffel Tower, which is travel. So some form of travel will be appropriate or will be occurring for you this week. In our romance and partnerships, we have the turtle. The turtle to me represents Mother Earth, right? For me, that represents being grounded, right? Being truly grounded in the relationship, in the romance, in the partnerships that you have. Being fully present in those relationships is the message that I'm getting from that. In our personal growth and spirituality, we have the bike. We have the bunny rabbit, we have the, sorry, there's quite a few there, we have the lion, we have the person skiing, and the teddy bear we talked about before, the younger person. The teddy bear represents a younger person. So let's talk about skiing. So spirituality and personal growth. To me, when I see this, or the feeling that I get from this particular charm, is being in flow, right? Being in flow with spirit, being in flow and letting what needs to occur around you, right? It's gliding, not chomping your way through the snow, but gliding on top of it, right? So doing it with ease is the message that comes with that. Then we have the lion. The lion to me is standing in your strength and using your voice. speaking up for yourself with regards to your spirituality and your personal growth, really standing in your own power there. We have the mermaid, so this is to do with emotions. She's all about water, so there could be some emotional situation in or around your spirituality or your personal growth. We also have the moon. Again, something is being revealed to you this week. Something unknown is coming towards you. Now it is between health and well-being and spirituality and personal growth, so it could be anything in either of those areas. We also have love, which was just sitting sort of on the outside there. So love, self-love, self-care, self-nourishment, just, being compassionate with yourself, being loving with yourself, that's coming towards you. There's a need for that. Then we have this little blue crystal, which was just on the outside here, and that is, again, that's psychic. It is represents psychicness. It represents intuition. It represents that inner knowing, trusting that voice within, trusting the message that you're getting for the truth that it is telling you. In your health and well-being, we have this ring. It is sort of also just on spirituality and personal growth, so it could be in that area as well, but the majority of it is sitting in health and well-being. And to me, that is full circle. So something is coming full circle with regards to your health and well-being, or it could represent a relationship as well. So a relationship or something to do with a relationship has some implications in your health and well-being at this time. Then we also have the cross here. The cross is also about spirituality, working with your spirit team, getting those messages and assistance you need in regards to your health and well-being from your spiritual team. Just outside here, we've got the flower. A flower is all about beauty. So it's coming towards you. So looking at what brings beauty into your life, into your health and well-being, is that message that comes with that. We've also got the dice, so taking a chance on something with regards to your health and well-being as well. And we also have love, which is almost there with you, right? So self-love, self-care, making sure that you're being kind and compassionate to yourself with regards to your health and well-being. In your physical environment, here we have the elephant, and we have the cleaver, which is sort of in both, and we also have the butterfly, which is in both as well. So the elephant is all about family, about wisdom. It's also about that support, family support. And memory, right? So something to do with your physical environment, maybe involving your family, maybe you've got family coming to stay with you, coming to visit, that sort of thing. Also, there's some form of transformation, a change which is occurring within your physical environment or your family. And then we have the cleaver. The cleaver is all about something which needs to be cut away, let go of, with regards to your physical environment or your family, because it's in both sectors there. Then in your family sector, we have the cross, which represents spirituality, again, however that resonates for you, whether that's an organised religion or, like myself, a more personal, earth-centered, or however your spirituality works for you, basically. But a spiritual event or happening occurs in your family sector this week. Then we also have the tennis racket, so there could be some sporting events that you're attending in and around your family. Maybe you're taking your kids to some sporting event, or you and your family are going to go to a sporting event. We also have the mirror, right? And the mirror here is really interesting. The mirror to me represents that somebody in your family is reflecting back to you. So their behavior, what they do, how you're feeling towards them, is in some way mirroring or reflecting back to you something which you need to learn or understand or know. Then just outside here, heading towards the family sector, is again this blue crystal, which to me represents, if I can get it in focus, there we go, represents psychicness, so representing intuition, knowing, trusting your intuition, knowing that what you're feeling, what you're understanding is the truth of the situation. Then we have career and business. We've got the butterfly, which is just in the tip on family, so that could have something to do with that. But transformation, change, some changes coming in your career or business. We also have tarot. Again, you're looking at a tarot reading if you're reading this. So, you know, something, there is a message that comes out in the tarot today, which is important for your career or business. So take that how that resonates. It could also be in relation to travel, right? Because the Eiffel Tower here is just sort of poking into that area. Then we have the turtle. The turtle for me represents Mother Nature. She represents being grounded and making sure that you know, you're grounded, fully connected, spend time out in nature. If you can go for a walk in your lunch break with you know, career or your business or your job, making sure that you spend some time outdoors as well, just to get that balance right. Then in money matters, we have the cat and we have the wine bottle. Yeah, that's one thing, so I thought it might be two charms. The wine bottle is obviously you may be spending some money on some celebration, some outing, some gathering of some sort, you know, getting together, having a few wines, enjoying company, that sort of thing. The cat represents intuition, also acting independently, so making sure that with regards to your money matters, you're acting independently, you're thinking for yourself, you're doing your own research, you're doing your own investigations and making sure that you truly understand. You're not just taking someone's word for it. That's a very strong message that's coming through there for me with that particular one. It's also pointing towards your leisure and social life as well, that particular charm. So it could be relevant for that as well. Heading towards you in the not this week but in the coming weeks is the angel's wings, so some form of wish, some form of spiritual connection, protection, some form of spiritual event is coming towards you. So it could be hanging out with your soul tribe, you know, doing your woohoo things if that's something for you, but there is some form of spirituality with regards to your leisure and social life coming towards you. Then we have the spanner. The spanner is a tool, so it means that you have all the resources, everything that you need in your leisure and social life, but it's also taking action, using those resources wisely, right? So making sure that you know, you're spending your resources wisely in that area. We also have the horse. The horse is all about standing in your own power, being in your own strength, you know, standing your ground, understanding how you fit in your leisure and social life, right? Making sure that you truly are encapsulated in between your own strength there. And then lastly, we have the peace sign. So very much peaceful situations. I don't feel that there's any angst or conflict here. We also have the tree of life. So that could also indicate, I think, a family tree when I see that in this particular instance. So something to do with your relatives also could be playing a part in your leisure and social life in the very near future. Look, a really powerful reading, really positive energies, group number 3. I think you've got an excellent week ahead of you, one filled with very much a very good opportunity coming your way. Trust your own intuition and act wisely and accordingly is the only message that I'm getting with regards to that. But I do feel that this is a prosperous opportunity that's coming your way. A lovely reading, guys. A lovely, lovely week. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know that you like what I'm posting. If you think this would be of benefit to anybody else, then please share that with them. I'd really like these messages to reach all the people that they're meant for. If you would like to leave me a comment, I would love to know how these are resonating with you, what's going on, how these energies are playing out in your life at this time. Let me know how you're feeling about the readings that I'm putting out there. And lastly, if you wish to subscribe, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell down below, and you will know when I post my videos. Take care, my lovely group number 3s, and I shall see you at the next reading. Hello, group number 4s. I just jumped out of my skin. We just had a big clap of thunder. That storm's been brewing all day. I'm really glad it's here. So we have, sorry, let me go back. I got shook by the thunder, not concentrating. For those who pick group number 4, this door or this particular charm, this is your reading. Welcome, welcome. Pop those to one side. We have the 10 of Wands. We have the 8 of Pentacles. And we have the 8 of Cups. We have Gratitude, last quarter moon, number 23, which reduces down to a 5. We have Strength in reverse, number 44. That's a master number, so you may wish to look that up. Or it reduces down to a number 8. And then we've got 2 8s here, which is 88. We've got 3 8s, 888. Could be applicable for those that wish to look into the meaning of that. Google has many good resources. We have the Ace of Cups as well. And we have number 24, which is Phagos Beach. Okay, what am I seeing here for group number 4? We've got the 10 of Wands. So you've been on a journey, group number 4. You've been working very hard at something for quite some time. It almost feels like you've got a burden that you've been carrying for a very long time. You know, the normal picture of the 10 of Wands is somebody carrying a bunch of wands, 10 in number, obviously, very awkwardly. But what this card tells us is that you're at the end of your journey. You don't have to take with you into the new beginning that's coming your way any of the burdens that you've acquired or you've come into relationship with during this you know, cycle that you've been on. You can let them go. You can put them down. You can also ask for help, right? You know, this girl here, she's got help helping her carry her burdens. She hasn't got all of them, and she's carrying them in a way which is manageable, right? Which is what this card is asking for you to do. Sorry, that's thunder. The storm is just about to hit. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles indicates work that needs to be done. But this is inspired work, right? It's becoming a master at your craft. It's also that you have all of the resources that you need. You have all of the, you know, you have all of the knowledge, that you have all of the elements. You know, there's earth element, fire element, feather, book element. You know, there's all of the elements there. This can also is that it's going to take some time, right? You can see the cycle of the moon going on here, but definitely action is required. I do think this potentially it has to do with regards to some of you, at least for your pentacles, right? For your career, your job. This is you becoming a master at something. Now, it doesn't have to be with your career or job, right? It could be a hobby that you have. It could be, you know, a something that you enjoy doing, gardening, painting, drawing, dancing, singing, whatever it is. It's you putting in the time and the effort and becoming a master at what you do. The 8 of Cups asks us to let go of something, right? It's asking you to have a look at what's around you, something that is around you is no longer serving you, and it's time for you to leave it behind and move on from whatever that is. Now again, this is a general reading. It will resonate very differently for everybody. We're all on different journeys. We all have different situations and experiences that we're dealing with. So, you know, take this how it resonates within your life. But there is something, and the advice there is that you need to let go of something. It's time to let it go. You've been carrying it too long, or you've been working at it too long, or you've been around it too long, holding on to it too strongly. It's time to let it go and move forward. This card, Gratitude, number 23, which reduces down to a number 5. This is, you know, being grateful for what you have, regardless of the situation in which you find yourself, right? And truly it is, I understand how difficult it is when you're in a very tough, you know, tough environment, or there is a tough situation going on in your life, to sit back and actually think consciously about things that you are grateful for. But I'm here to tell you that there absolutely is some things that you can be grateful for, small, big. It's entirely up to you and your situation, but you may be experiencing difficulty in one or more of your situations. You may be feeling this 10 of Wands quite heavily, right? But I'm here to tell you that that's not your whole life. There will be some area of your life for which you can find gratitude for which you can be thankful for which you can see that there is light within that particular area of your life. Not all of your life is going to be in difficulty or in stress or in, you know, that tough situation. So just be mindful of that. Take the time to possibly, you know, if you don't already do it, start some form of gratitude practice, whether that is, you know, before you get out of bed, just thinking of 3 things for which you're grateful for the upcoming day, or before you go to bed, you know, what were 3 to 5 things that you were grateful for. Just thinking about them and trying to bring them to mind, or alternatively get a little notebook and write them down, right? Having that gratitude practice brings you back to a center of peace, a more light-filled place, and it's especially beneficial when you're in a very dark, restrictive, constrained type situation. It's very important, and I'm feeling this for some, that it's very important that you do this activity, that you actually start to tap in to what is the more positive things going on in your life, and not completely dwelling in the negative that may be around you. Then we have 44, it's in reverse, and this is asking you to be strong. This is asking you to stand in your strength. I mean, look at this image when it's upright, right? She's balancing the world on her hand. She's fully balanced. She's strong. She's, you know, fully, you know, in control of her home. Of her own environment. And this is what this card is asking you to work towards, to remember just how strong you are, remember the strength that you have, remember how resilient you are, remember how strong you are within yourself as well. And then we have this wonderful new beginning. Now it is the Ace of Cups, so this could be, you know, the spark of compassion, the spark of, it could be a new relationship, right? A new start. It is the start of something. And now, and so take this how it resonates. Now this card could be something that you've embodied recently, or something that you're moving towards. I feel very strongly that this is a new situation that is coming to you, and I do think that when you work out what this is that you need to release, this is when this Ace of Cups will make its way to you. This is when you will see it, you will understand it, and you will be able to take advantage of it. Whilst you're hanging on to something which no longer serves you, your attention's on that and not available to be on this. I think that is the message for some as well coming through. So just again, take that how it resonates for you. Then we have number 24, which is Phagos Beach. It's upright. So I shall read this for you. Now this is a chieftain card, so this is the equivalent of a major arcana, so it's a significant message. It's not a minor message. Upright, the key words are ancient knowledge and teachings, generations, books, texts and scrolls, guidance from the past, wisdom, ancestors and lineages. When you receive the Phagos speech in a reading, you are asked to study, do research or gather information. You might be drawn particularly to ancient information and seek guidance from the ancient past. You might seek lost wisdom or guidance and information from your elders. Perhaps you feel drawn to research your own lineages or travel to distant lands and sacred sites or countries that were home to your ancestors. You may feel drawn to write your own book, to share such knowledge. The beach is full of ancient mysteries of the British Isles. When this card appears in your reading, you may fulfill a desire to visit a place connected with your past. You may have stories about your ancestors or lineages to share. You may receive information when handling old objects. If so, spontaneous stories and characters may come into your consciousness, which you will feel compelled to write down and share. Perhaps it is time to go back to school and do serious research and study. What have you always wanted to learn more about? When you get this card, you may want to commit to a plan. This can either be study on your own, classes, or a full program. This tree also offers you grounding and is able to create sacred space for you. Call in the energy of beach and ask for guidance and wisdom. The information you need may come from a wise person, a book, a dream, or your intuition. If you're beginning a project, this tree offers you a strong foundation and stability. You may be involved with a project for a full year and have to be diligent to bring it to completion. Beach will help you stay with your task. So some very wise advice there, and also for some that you may want to study, may want to learn something, may want to delve into your past, your elders, your ancestors, your lineages. So take that how that resonates for you. For your heart and soul oracle, we have this particular one for you. I come to awaken sleeping hearts. Like a bolt of lightning from the astral world, I appear as inspiration, a dream, or an idea. I fill your heart with creative light and illuminate your mind so that the universe and all creation can find space within your soul. This is a time for dreaming big. The possibilities are endless. And I think that works really in tandem here with the One of Cups, or the Ace of Cups, right? That is coming your way very much. A new beginning, something new, something very, very fresh, new and exciting is coming towards you. For your Sea Melodies Oracle, we have change. Know when to move to a new shell, especially if yours no longer fits. And for me, that sits there with the Eight of Cups, right? This is truly a time for you to let something go, to move towards something new, take on something that is fresh and exciting for you, is the feeling that I'm getting. Group number 4. Then for your Divine Door Wisdom, we have the Art of Life. There is no sacred light in the aura of an invisible life. Be bold in your skin, let your love dance in sight. So this is, don't hide behind a bushel. Make sure that you stand out, that you use your voice, that you take a stand, that you speak your truth, that you do something to be seen, to be heard, to be known. Don't, hide in the corner there. Where you think it's safe, that corner is no longer necessary for you. It's time to move forward in a very direct, open, seen way. Then we have the sacral chakra. When this is in balance, you move gracefully. You are emotionally intelligent and able to experience pleasure. You are you are nurturing to yourself and others. You may feel spontaneous and feel like you want to take action. you have the ability to change, and you have healthy boundaries. When this is underactive though, you may have poor social skills, you may be denying yourself pleasure, you may be fearful of change, and you may lack in desire, passion or excitement. So you're feeling a bit apathetic, a bit blah, a bit down, a bit, bland is the word that's coming to mind. When this is overactive though, you may be ruled by your emotions, you may be feeling oversensitive, you may use seduction as manipulation, you may also be emotionally dependent or codependent in a relationship that you have. Only you will know how this resonates for you. If you feel that your chakra, your sacral chakra, is under or over balanced, then please, there are many YouTube videos which you can have a look at, which are meditations and they help heal and bring those chakras into alignment. Or you may wish to get energy healing or Reiki. Now for your charm reading. This is my charm casting mat for those that haven't seen it before. Whatever falls in the focus bowl will be your focus. Anything in this circle will be of importance to you this week. We'll read what falls in the various sectors of your life. Anything that falls in the outside here is not here with you this week, but is coming towards you. Give this a good shuffle. Okay, in your focus bowl we have the butterfly, so that is transformation, a change, very much as your cards have on the table. We also have the four-leaf clover, so good luck is coming your way, and we have the sun, so very much a sun-filled, vibrant, successful energy is around you this week in your focus bowl. Just pop that to one side. We do have this butterfly, which is just sort of, it's just there leaning up against the church. I don't know if you can see that clearly. I'll just pop it down flat. So again, some sort of transformation, some form of a change is coming your way. And then also just in this inside circle here we have the eye of Osiris, I think it is. So some sort of vision, some sort of understanding will be revealed to you. You will see clearly what that is. In your romance and partnerships, we have the angel. So again, spirit is looking over you with regards to this. The angels are there. If you're having trouble in your romance and relationships, ask your spiritual team for assistance. They want to help you. They want to nurture you. They want to, work with you with regards to this area of your life. We also have the key, which is sort of in between leisure and social life and romance and partnerships. So it could be for either, but that represents you have the knowledge, you have the understanding, you have the tools, you have the ability to unlock what it is that you have not been able to lock up until now. So you have everything that you need in that area. Now moving towards you in your leisure and social life, we also have the flower. So some form of beauty, maybe, some form of, being outdoors and in nature is coming towards you with your leisure and social life there. Then we have in your spiritual growth, spirituality and personal growth, we have the snail, we have the horse, and we have the church. So again, the church represents spirituality. So this is going to be a particularly spiritual week for you in some form, way, or another for you guys. There could be some form of wedding, something to do with a church activity, of course, because it is a church, but it may not be. It just could be a particularly spiritual week for you. We have the horse or the unicorn in this instance, which indicates you being in your power and believing that which is not seen, right? Believing in the unicorn, believing in magic, believing in what you can't see, and knowing that there is much more beyond what we can see what is at play in our universe and around us, right, all the time. Just because we can't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. Then we have the snail, and the snail to me is protection, right? Making sure that you have ample protection around you, whether that be spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically. Some form of protection around you will help you in the situations that you find yourself in. Then we have the anchor just on the outside, so coming towards your spirituality and personal growth. Now the anchor has two meanings. One is, it's a protective mechanism, so very much like the snail, it can relate to that. But so when you drop anchor, that anchor then protects you from, if you're a boat, from smashing onto rocks or beaching yourself, right? So it's some form of protection. But it could also be a restriction, right? When that anchor is in the water, it restricts the movement of the boat. So it could also, for some, feel like some form of restriction coming towards you with regards to your spirituality and your personal growth. In your health and well-being, we have the horse, we have the ladybug or beetle, we have the amethyst. Just outside we have the baby's feet, we have the shell, and we have a flower. So coming towards your health and well-being is something to do with nature, whether that is natural supplements, some form of natural healing that you're having with regards to your health and well-being is coming your way. We've also got babies' little feet, so it could also be to do with the health and well-being of somebody that you're responsible for, a little person that you're responsible for possibly, or it could be indicating that you take baby steps with regards to something to do with your health and well-being. And then we have the shell, which again is very much emotions. The shell to me represents the ocean, holding that water, holding that emotion. So there could be some sort of emotional time in regards to your health and well-being that is heading your way. We have the amethyst, which is all about healing. So there is very much a feeling of healing, of health, of well-being in and around your health and well-being this week. We have the ladybug or lady beetle. To me, that is good luck coming your way with regards to your health and well-being. And we have the horse, which is all about standing in your own personal power, doing what you know feels right for you. Yes, listening to others. Yes, taking their advice if you think that it is something that resonates with you. Don't be pushed over or pushed around by other people when it comes to your health and well-being. It's your body, your life. Trust your own intuition and do what's right for you. Then in your physical environment, I'm just going to flip that over, we've got the heart and we've got the cross, which represents spirituality. So coming not quite with you this week in your physical environment, but very much a feeling of love, a feeling of peace, a feeling of gentleness around your physical environment, almost like your home is your sanctuary. That's the type of feeling that I'm getting with those two charms coming towards you. In your family sector, we have again we have the eye of Osiris again, so some sort of revealment, could be in your career or business or your family, because it's sort of borderline. It is going to be something that's important for you because it is in that inner circle. You have the key to unlock the door, so something that previously you didn't have and you needed, something to do with your family, is being made available to you. Now this could be knowledge, it could be understanding, it could be a message that comes your way, it could be a physical resource, something you needed for your family life, which is being made available to you now that you've got the key. Then we've got the fish. The fish is abundance, so some abundance in and around your family definitely on the cards for you this week. In our career and business, we have the spanner. We talked about the eye of Osiris there before. We've also got the angel's wing. So I feel like you're being spiritually supported in your career and business at this time. If you need assistance, ask for their help. They want to help you, but they won't step in until you ask. So please reach out, ask your spiritual team if that's what you need it, if you need, but they are there to support you around your career and business. We also have the spanner, which is a tool, right? It's using the right resources for the job at hand. So that could be very particular for your career and business. It's also about taking action, right? You've actually got to use the spanner to unlock something. There could be something being unlocked, unbolted for you as well, because it is a spanner. Something loosened, being made freer, moving more freely in your career or business as well. So take how that resonates for you. And I think that's it. I think we did all of those. Look, I think a really powerful week for you. There is very much positivity coming your way, very much a new beginning coming your way, but you need to understand the situation that you're in now. You're almost there with something that's been quite burdensome. You're almost there. You're in that last stretch. Use your resources wisely. Do the work that's required is the advice that I've got then, group number 4. But really quite a good week, I think, all in all, my dears. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you think that this would be beneficial to somebody else, then please share this with them. I really like this message to get to all of the people it's meant to get to. If you would like to leave me a comment, I'd love to know how these energies are feeling for you at this time, how it's playing out in your life. I'd love to hear from you. Lastly, if you wish to subscribe, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so that you're aware of when I post my videos. That's it, my beautiful group number 4s. Take care, be gentle with yourself, and I shall see you in our next reading. Bye.